Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're back on CSGO and we're going to be looking at the best budget main items in CSGO. So things like your M4s, your AWPs, your Deagles, just all the essentials of items that are persistently used in CSGO. I'm going to be giving you two options for what I think are the best budget ones. So for this budget, we're saying anything under $20. I feel like $20 and under is like a good mark off point before we get into like the more expensive items. And if you want me to make like a best expensive items in CSGO, then let me know down in the comments below. And by the fact I'm giving you two options, I'm giving you one for just pure looks, and then I know there's some people out there that prefer the flashy, bright skins, so I'm also giving you a flashy option as well. I know, I'm very helpful. I just want to say thanks for all the love shown on my previous CSGO videos. I mean, especially like the update one, and then the Shattered Web missions one is doing really well. Like, you guys are killing it on the CSGO videos on my channel, and if you are new around here, then make sure you do subscribe, so I will be doing more CSGO in the near future. Obviously my channel is orientated around TF2 content, so the fact I can do CSGO content freely, especially with TF2's lack of updates, etc., I appreciate it a lot. So guys, I'm going to be taking a look first at the AK-47. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So in my opinion, the best budget AK-47 skin for under $20 is a field tested Redline coming in at $12. I think the field tested Redline is really good. It's one of those classic skins that, you know, it's always going to be loved. There's never really going to be like a replacement for it, you know? And I love the colour scheme of it. I think the black and reds contrast each other so well. And if you manage to pick up a field tested one with a pretty decent float, then it looks minimally scratched and just overall is a really nice skin. It's kind of subtle. It doesn't stick out too much like some of the other skins we're going to be getting into. And overall, I just think it is a great skin. And for the flashy variant, we're going to be taking a look at the field-tested Frontside Misty. And the field-tested Frontside Misty comes in at about $14.50. Obviously, I could have went for the point disarray. They're both fairly similar skins in the fact that they're super bright. I just like the light blues and the whites of the Frontside Misty, you know. I think they contrast each other super well. The colours are really, really bright, especially once again, as I said, if you pick one up with a good float, you can actually make this thing look super nice. I just feel like those are two like pillars in the CSGO like budget skins economy, so to speak. And next we're going to be talking about the AWP, and the AWP has actually changed for me. Before I would have said something like the Redline or maybe something along the lines of the Cortesera, but I've actually really taken a shining to the AWP Atheris, or apologies if I said that wrong, Atheris, it doesn't really matter. But it's a minimal wear one that you can pick up for $5.93. And if you think about it, $5.93 for this skin, I mean, it's a really nice design, and you get this like dark blue colour with this green snake crawling through it. And what I really like about the Atheris in particular is like on the scope region, you'll notice it has two green rings, one at the front and one at the back. I just think they stand out really nicely, and just overall, it's a really nice skin. It's not too bright, however, it just is a really nice skin with some bright colours to go with it. And for the flashy variant, of course, it couldn't be anything else but the AWP Fever Dream. This in factory new comes in at just $8. Now my main gripe with the Fever Dream is that obviously the majority of the skin has been scratched off. So I went with factory new just to minimise the amount that's sort of been scratched off, but I really like the skin. It looks like a bathroom wall, so to speak, in a movie that's just been graffitied on over the years with different colours, different markings from different people, and I really like at the back of the skin as well, the kind of graphic there. It just looks really like authentic, and it does stand out quite a bit with those bright pinks and bright pinks sort of merging in and out of each other. Overall, it's just a really solid pickup, and the fact you can get a factory new one for as little as $8 is absolutely mind-blowing to me. I guess the main reason for that is, of course, there's not a huge difference between like the factory new and the well-worn, but it doesn't matter. Now I know that up next there is a pretty big split between people using the A1 and the A4. So just for the sake of arguments, I'm going to be talking about both M4s in this video. Up first we're going with the A1, and to nobody's surprise, because if you watch this video of mine, you'll know just how much I love this skin. This is the M4A1 Nightmare. It's almost very similar to the Atheris in design, but with a minimal wear one coming in at just $6, it makes it like the ultimate budget skin in my opinion. You get these like light blues and dark blues interweaving with each other, and then there's this big creature coming up through the handle into the middle of the gun. I just think the colours of this thing are fantastic. It almost looks like a very budget version of the M4 Icarus Fell, which comes with a much heftier price tag than the Nightmare. Just yeah, I love the M4 Nightmare. I think it's hands down probably the best budget rifle in this video, and especially in minimal wear, like it's going to have next to no scratches, and for $6 you can't go wrong. However, for the flashy version, for also $6, you could pick up a minimal wear Decimator. And the Decimator is a pretty cool skin. I think you either love it or you hate it. It's a very futuristic design with these blues and pinks. It's like the ultimate flashy skin. But for a minimal wear one, once again coming in at $6, that is a really respectable price point. Obviously, recently the Decimator has been released on the Tech 9 as well, in the newest case, and a lot of people have vocalized their opinions on the skin there as well. I think more people like it though, especially like it seems to be in the lower ranks. You see this skin more often for some reason. I think people are almost gravitated towards those bright colours, towards the fact it is a pink grade skin, and that is the reason they pick it up. But as I said, I do like the colours used on it. I really like the sort of like linear design within like the mag and the silencer region. And just overall, I think it's a pretty cool skin for the price point. And of course, on the A4 side of things, we're going to be talking about two skins again, and we're going to be starting off with the Royal Paladin in field tested for just $10. Now the Royal Paladin is a super old skin. It's this like gold and silver design with this almost like tribal imprint around the mag and the barrel region. But I just really like the detailing of it, especially if you play on high shaders. You get to see the patterns and the engravings in the gun itself more frequently. And I just think for the fact it's a covert grade skin, meaning it's like the best grade you can really have, and it's only $10 for a field tested one, is really nice. And field tested is completely optional. You can go down and get one of the sort of lesser graded ones. All that really happens is that gold colour almost dims a little bit. And for the more flashy variant, we're going to be talking about the M4A4 Dragon King. Now you can pick up a Dragon King in minimal wear for just $13. And the Dragon King has always been a really popular skin for me specifically. I've really liked this skin, and it's fluctuated in price a lot over the years that it's been in the game. It is just one of those skins, much like the Decimator for the M4, that you either love it or you hate it. I really like the sort of like cartoon, over-exaggerated art style of the skin, especially with the blues and the reds and the pinks and the lighter blues used. All the colours really do like weave in and out of each other to create a really nice artwork, and the scale design throughout the skin just looks fantastic. And overall, I think it's one of the best M4A4 skins in the game, not just a budget one. And of course, what loadout wouldn't be complete without a Desert Eagle? So we're going to be starting off with the Mecha Industries Desert Eagle, and there was an abundance of skins that I could have went for, but the Mecha Industries and minimal wear coming in at just $5 seemed like the logical one to go with. The Mecha Industries, the perks of having this is that you can get a matching M4 skin for it for relatively cheap as well. And it's just a super clean design, the Mecha Industries. You get these really nice colours, it's really subdued, that it's not too flashy at all, and it just has a really clean and futuristic almost design in my opinion. And this is going to be contrasted by the flashy alternative and the most expensive skin on the list. Only just fitting into the budget, we have the Code Red Desert Eagle coming in at $17 in its field tested condition. The Code Red is a really nice skin in my opinion. If you want to make a red loadout, the Code Red is essential for this. It is just essentially a red Desert Eagle. A lot of people used to gravitate towards the Crimson Web for being that go-to red skin, but I feel like the Code Red just blows it out the water with these more bright, contrasted, saturated red colours as opposed to the darker ones of the Crimson Web. And then you have the little silver detailing going throughout the weapon. It just looks really nice, and much like the Mecha Industries, looks kind of futuristic. I'm not sure if you guys can understand where I'm coming from with that one, but it does kind of make sense, you know. It's a more futuristic design. You could imagine someone on something like Star Trek having one of these. But guys, on that note, that is just about it for this video. So if you did enjoy, then please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, along with any other videos you want me to make. Obviously, I'm big into the TF2 trading and TF2 economy side of things, and it's very similar with CSGO. I used to trade a lot in CSGO. At one point, I had like a Bayonet Ruby, which I was super proud of. And yeah, if there's anything you'd like me to cover specifically in CSGO, whether that's budget or expensive things, then let me know down in the comments. All ideas are very welcome. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have the rest of a nice day. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace. Not writing sonnets, keep it close to my heart like a locket, never dishonest. High up in the stars just like a comet. I get that profit, then I do the dash just like I'm Sonic.
I'm dashing out the blue so they can call me supersonic, but my eyes been super red cause we've been smoking super chronic. Got the flavors in the bag, you would think that I'm a florist, and I know that makes you mad.